hello and welcome back to Tanishka Mangla. So today I'm going to explain the code of this project from WhiteHat Junior called Pop the Balloon. So now let's begin with the code. So over here it is. So this code is about a bird who is trying to pop all of these colorful balloons. So I'm just going to maximize the screen. And okay, so over here we go when run means that when I'm going to press the button run. Set score to 0 and set background to farmland. Make a new sprite called bird with costume the bird itself at 21336. So 21 stands for this. So 21 stands for this. So 21 is the X and 336 is the Y. So X is the horizontal lines and Y is the vertical lines. And then it is set bird to the size 250. And it is there over here. It is repeat 10 times to make a new sprite called red balloon with costume the red balloon at a random location. So a random location, I went to the locations block and I chose a random location over here. And if I actually chose this 200 block, actually only one balloon could be formed, not so many balloons at one time. And sprite begins the red balloon, and it begins wandering. Then for this I have done this for the red balloon. I have done it for the red balloon, which the code I have explained. I have done this for the yellow balloon, the blue balloon, and the green balloon. So it is the same code. Repeat 10 times to make a new sprite called yellow balloon with the yellow balloon itself at a random location, and sprite begins the yellow balloon wandering edit. Then it is once again repeat 10 times to make a new sprite called green balloon with costume the green balloon itself at a random location, and sprite begins, the sprite is a green balloon and it begins wandering. And then over here this is the last code for this for making of the balloons for the sprites, and it is make a new sprite called blue balloon with costume the blue balloon itself at a random location, and sprite begins, the sprite is a blue balloon and it begins wandering. Okay, so now it is so in all of my previous videos of where I used to put codes like this, over here in those videos I have also done when over here in all the videos, but now I'm going to put while. So when is basically that when I'm going to run it. When is basically that when I press this. But then for while, it is that at the time I actually keep that my finger is on the arrows, the bird should keep moving. If I did when over here, it will be I have to click the arrow once again. It will just take one step. When the up pressed, move the sprite bird to 10 pixels north, and it is when down pressed, move the bird 10 pixels south. When left pressed, move bird 10 pixels west. And when right pressed, move bird 10 pixels east. And over here comes the events, which is the main thing of this game from WhiteHat Junior. It is when the bird touches the yellow balloon, set score to score plus 10. That whatever the score is going to be plus 10, and show title on the screen. Title is going to be nothing, and subtitle is the text. And it is going to be actually the score. That if the score is 10, then 10. If the score is 20, then 20. And play sound category, pop or bubble, pop cluster 1, 1.mp3. So this is a new block over here. So I'm just going to explain this. So I just go on this world section over here and I go to play sound choose. I'm just going to put it over here, and when I click on this choose over here. It is this. I click on the choose and then I click on this choose once again. So all of these sounds are over here, and then search for a sound. So I can put, for example, a sound like, and we will put the same sound over here, which is I just put the first line over here, which is pop. And so over here I can see that is bubble plop cluster 1. I'm just going to select this. I'm just going to click this, and then I'm going to click on choose. So this sound is going to be over here. I'm just going to delete this once again. And then it is yellow balloon jump to any random location. And then this is a new block as well. So I'm just going to go on the action section over here. Now I'm going to I'm going to take this block over here, and it is then whatever the sprite's name is, I'm going to put it over here by going on the sprite section and choosing this my sprite jump to a random location. My sprite means the yellow balloon or the red balloon, whatever balloon. Okay, then like this, I have done all of the codes for all of the balloons. It is that when bird touches red balloon, set score to score plus 10 and show title on the screen, the score, which is going to be 10, 20, 30 or 40, and play sound, the same sound. The category is pop bubble plop cluster 1.mp3, and then red balloon jump to a random location. And then it is when bird touches blue balloon, set score to score plus 10, show title on the screen, or not the title, the subtitle. Subtitles are text, to the score, and then play sound category pop up bubble plop cluster 1.mp3, and then blue balloon jump to any random location. And then the last code is over here, which is the last step. It is when bird touches the green balloon, set score to score plus 10, show title on the screen, no title but the subtitle, which is the text, the score, what is going to be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, etc. Play sound category pop or bubble pop cluster 1.mp3, and green balloon jump to any random location. So it was this code. Now I'm going to play this code over here. I'm just going to run it, and all of the balloons have started wandering over here, and this is because of these all the repeat loops over here. You can see over here, make a new sprite called red balloon with costume the red balloon itself at any random location, and sprite red balloon begins wandering. So and like this is for all of the balloons, and then it is while up pressed. So now you are going to see what I actually meant by that at the time I'm going to actually hold my finger over here. I'm going to actually go over on the side over here. And then at the time my hand is on this arrow, the bird keeps moving. And if I actually did it, then you see what would happen. I'm going to choose this up arrow, because I'm going to bring my bird down, and then so you see my hand is on this, but it is only moving once a time. It's not moving like how it did in the wild. That when my hand is on it, it keeps moving. I have to click it again and again. Okay, so like this, and then it is that when bird touches yellow balloons, set score to score plus 10 and show title on the screen, title and the subtitle, which is going to be the text, is going to be so. Okay, so now I'm going to run it once again, and now I'm going to play with my bird over here, and the sound is also going to come, which this is the sound or category pop or bubble plop cluster 1.mp3. I'm just going to you see this is the sound which this means, and whenever my bird is touching any balloon, whenever my bird is touching any balloon, my score is increasing, and the sound category is changing, and even my balloons, which are my balloons, they are not at the same location. They're jumping here and there. They are jumping to any random location, but they're not